The pyramids of Egypt, the Great Wall of China, the Taj Mahal, all mythic wonders of the world, all designed and built by architects full of belief. And at ORgano, we have our own architect, the man who was there at the very beginning, full of enthusiasm about Ganoderma, a world-class trainer, the architect of our global expansion, taking ORgano to 6 continents in just 5 years. The man who single-handedly forged our historic and exclusive partnership with the Napoleon Hill Foundation. A man of boundless energy, enthusiasm, and drive. A man who lives, breathes, and embodies all that is ORgano. A leader, a believer, a risk taker. A man who embodies loyalty, unity, and edification. Please welcome to the stage your co-founder and global master distributor, Mr. Shane Morand.
Wow! Is OG in the house? I can't hear you. Is OG in the house? How many are here at an expo or international convention for the very, very, very first time? Put your hands up nice and high. Nice and high. Make some noise. Welcome if it's your first time. Woo! Is it only me or is anybody else fired up? Everyone stand up. Take a look at the person beside you to your right. Take a look at the person. Take a good look at them. Take a good look at this person, whether you know them or you don't know them. Take a good look. Now take a good look at the person on your left. Take a look at the person on your right and a good look at the person on your left. A recent study just came out that said 1 out of every 3 people, 1 out of every 3 is either very beautiful or extremely intelligent. So if it isn't either one of them, okay, then it's you. Who's fired up? Well, the first thing I want to say is happy birthday! Everyone together, just the last sentence. It's happy birthday to you. Okay, we'll try it. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Happy birthday, OG, 10 years. Woo! How many here have children? Can I see your hands? If you have children, make some noise. If you have grandchildren, make some noise. If you have ever been a child, make some noise. Except for that one, there's always one guy, usually sitting at the back. Now, I was born this way. Well, I was there. I was there the day that Bernie Chua gave birth to your ORgano Gold. Wow, I was there. And the first thing you do when you have a baby, I guess, because I don't have any children, but I would guess that you give it a name. And we called this beautiful baby that we saw some huge things for, we called it ORgano. No. ORgano Gold. Gold. No, we called it ORgano Gold. We called it ORgano. We called it ORgano. Taste the. We are. Oh, doesn't that feel good? How's that feel? How about this? Money's coming, baby. How about this? How about this? Everyone say, money's coming. Money's coming. I can feel it. Seriously, can we be serious? Are we friends? How many can really, really feel, you can feel that money's coming? How many believe that? How many believe that? Money's coming. Let me tell you a little bit about ORgano, and I want to talk a little bit about gold. Is that fair? First of all, I got to tell you, I'm excited. I'm fired up because I know what I'm about to say. I know it's coming. I know it's coming. The first thing is, if you can't feel money coming after what Ken and Paul introduced, or what they said also, if you can't feel it, I can't help you anymore. Let me remind you, innovation is coming to ORgano. Everyone say innovation. Innovation. Write that word down. If you have a pen and a piece of paper, innovation is coming. It's here, but it's coming. Everyone say, I'm happy it's here, but I'm so eager for what's coming. I'm so eager for what's coming. It doesn't even sound like you believe it. Everyone say ORgano. ORgano. We are. Taste the. Let me tell you about ORgano. The word ORgano comes from organic Ganoderma. Organic Ganoderma. What makes your company? Whose company is this? For those that are new, this is how it works. Take your two fingers like this. Take your two fingers like this. I'm saying, whose company is it? Say, it's my company. Whose company is this? Whose company is this? Your company. ORgano Gold produces the most precious, 100% certified, organic Ganoderma on the planet. There is no competition for certified. There are companies that have Ganoderma, and they grow them in plastic bags. But you have the finest, purest form. Has anyone noticed when you drink our products, you feel good? We have guests back there that are, for the first time, they're drinking our products. They're saying, man, is it my imagination or I just feel good? I said, it is a feel good. But ORgano, organic Ganoderma, organic Ganoderma. And one of the decisions before I even got involved with your company, ORgano Gold, was that I knew that I could generate a full-time income if I never sponsored a distributor. Listen carefully. I knew it's coffee, it's tea, it's hot chocolate, it's mocha, and now we got the shakes, and now we've got the skincare. You can make and there are people in Canada, in the United States, in Mexico, all over the world that they're earning income, and all they do is retail. Who can say, what other company can say that I could just retail my company's product and make a living? Not many, if any, not many. But guess whose company can say that? Your company. ORgano is consumable. We not only have a consumable product, well, here's what's interesting. How many like cash flow? Who know what cash flow is? Yeah. Even if you don't know what cash flow is, just say, yeah, I like the sound of cash flow. Cash flow. ORgano is cash flow. ORgano is cash flow. ORgano is in my opinion, starting with coffee, it's the all-time best product ever developed for the network marketing industry, period. End of story, end of training. It's coffee. It's coffee. You don't have to teach people how to drink coffee. You don't have to go to classes to learn. You just drink the coffee. And so just retailing. There's a way with ORgano to retail your way to success. Yes, you can, of course we want you to sponsor. Once I knew that I could make a full-time living, and if I never sponsored an individual, I got so fired. You think I'm fired up now? I am fired up. I get more fired up every year. But everyone say cash flow. How many have noticed when you introduce a new prospect, introduce a new customer, introduce a new distributor, it generates cash flow? Have you noticed that? How many like cash flow? Everybody say, I like cash flow. Today I'm going to show you the money. Don't worry. I'm showing you the money. Cash flow. That's where zone 1 comes in. That's where zone 1, and I'm going to talk about zone 1 in a little while. Zone 1 is where the money is. If you're looking to make money, I know a lot of you came here and you're looking for the secrets. The secret is there is no secret. It's action with something as simple as coffee. You can generate cash flow. So for some of you, hey, $500 cash flow extra a month. Everyone say extra. That's a big deal. Things would be different. And for others, no, I need 1,000. Or for others are saying, I need 3,000. I need 5. And for some of you, I know who you are. 10,000, 20,000 is not nearly enough a week. We know you're here. You can't hide. Cash flow. Everyone say cash flow. But once you reach your level of cash flow, let's say it's $1,000 would be great, and you have extra. Everyone say extra. Because it's coffee and tea and hot chocolate and mocha and now the shakes are, how many love those shakes? Isn't that amazing? Wait till you try the new skincare line. How many are anxious and excited about that? But once you reach your level of cash flow, 1,000 or 2,000 or 10, whatever it is, then you have, what do you call it? Extra. Extra. And what we saw 10 years ago and what we talked about 10 years ago was just a dream. It was a fantasy. We just kind of had a fantasy, but everything starts up here. Where does everything starts? With what? With a thought. With a thought. How about having this thought right now? Money's coming. Have that thought. Money's coming. Does it feel good? And our thought was, imagine if it would be possible, ORgano gold. ORgano. And this is just I'm talking 10 years ago. The thought came, what if it was possible for our distributors to start collecting income, generating their cash flow, and we would pay. Does everyone like getting paid? And the thought was just a crazy, crazy idea that distributors, we can teach them how to generate cash flow because it's coffee and tea. And if they start teaching others, and if they start coaching and mentoring and leading and developing leadership, then they can grow a business and grow it as big as they can. But at least we can show them how to generate everybody, no matter what your experience or age or size. It doesn't matter because it's coffee. Everyone knows people who drink coffee. So we saw this model, but I want to kind of shift for a second to the gold. See, because coffee's consumable. Everyone say coffee's consumable. It's not only, which is genius, it's not only consumable, but it's a multi-daily consumable. Everyone say, repeat that. It's a multi-daily. What does that mean? It means that some families, and some of you are in here, you're seeing ORgano 15 times a day. You're seeing the brand ORgano cup because you drink 2 or 3 cups, and your wife or husband or significant other and your kids have a few cups, and you're seeing that product. Isn't this amazing? But let me ask you a question. Stephen, I'm just going to pick on Stephen for a second. You give me $100, and I'm going to give you $100 worth of ORgano product, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, mocha. Everybody following me on this? You're happy with you're happy because it's a great product. Now you go home, and we're going to meet in 30 days. Here's my question. Where's your $100? I have it, right? You gave it to me. It's gone. So the answer is, it's gone. Where's your $100? It's gone. But where's your coffee? It's gone. You get that? One more time. So Steve meets me the second month, but he's got no coffee because he consumed it. Now he gives me another $100. Follow me. See it? And I give him what? $100 worth of awesome, best coffee on the planet, gourmet, makes you feel good. It's amazing, right? So he's happy, but we meet again in another 30 days. Pay attention. Where's his $100? Gone. Where's his coffee? Gone. One more time? Now he gives me another $100. You liking this idea? Then I give him $100 worth of coffee. Tea, hot chocolate mocha, skincare maybe. Shakes. Maybe it's 200 now. Anybody like that idea? Can you see what's happening? Can everybody say cash flow? Because coffee is the ultimate consumable product on the planet. It's the ultimate. Consumable, meaning people consume it and it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. I need more, I need more. Can you see can you see it? But let's talk about the gold. What happens? And I want you to imagine, because everything starts with a thought. Everyone repeat, everything starts But I want you to imagine that now you have so much cash flow, because you're staying in zone 1, and I'm going to talk about zone 1 in a second here. You're staying in zone 1, you're staying in zone 1, you're in the zone, cash flow is coming, but now you've got more cash flow than you need. More cash flow than you can, oh yeah, I see the diamond sitting there going, I know that feeling. It's kind of scary actually the first time it happens. So I can hear your thought too, say, yeah, give me that problem, yeah? When the bank manager calls up and says, excuse me, you've got way too much money in this bank account. That's a good problem. But what happens when you have more than enough, and then you have more? This is what we thought back then. We said, what if it was possible? Let's say that we owe a distributor in commissions $1,000. And there's a little, this is what we visual, just a little slider that goes 0% all the way to 100%. And we say, what would you like? Maybe 50% in US or euros or whatever you want, and then the other 50% in ORgano, 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 gold, gold. It's ORgano, gold, ORgano, ORgano. Guys, it's not ORgano garbage, ORgano junk. It's the gold standard. The gold, doesn't it just feel good to say gold? But gold is an accumulation. This is what you accumulate wealth. You can accumulate wealth. Watch this. Same person, Steve. He comes to me and he gives me now $100. Oh, by the way, 10 years ago, we were not able to do what we thought. We thought this would be cool to give the distributors an option to take their euros or Canadian dollars or US, or have a little slider say, give me 50% or 60% or 10% or 5% in gold. Make sense? But it was not, yeah, it was a great idea. I thought it was a great idea, but it was not possible because of the innovation wasn't ready 10 years ago. Everyone say innovation. The blockchain wasn't here. Today, those types of things are more and more and more and more possible and becoming a reality 10 years later. So, does that make sense? So now, Stephen, you give me $100, but I give you $100 worth of gold. Now we meet in 30 days. Check this out. Where's your $100? Gone. Where's your gold? It's not gone. It's not gone. Maybe let's call it it's in his garage. Garage. What do you call it? A car park? Oh, garage, okay. In the garage. He put it in his garage. And we meet 30 days later, and he gives me another $100, and I give him $100 worth of gold. And then we meet 30 days later. Where's his $100? Where's his gold? In his garage. You see what's happening? And we keep on meeting month after month after month after month. And I keep giving him $100 worth of, and he keeps giving me his $100. Where is his gold? It's accumulating. It's not it's accumulating, it's accumulating, it's accumulating. And 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. He's not living in the same garage, I promise you. Can you see what's happening? He's accumulating wealth. He's accumulating wealth. This make sense? So the ORgano is the consumption, is your cash flow. It's what you do. Zone 1, which I'll talk about. It's where you're going to make the money. That's where all the money is. And in the gold part, that's where you start accumulating. Once you have enough, once you've taken care of once you're out there starting to build your cash flow, then you start accumulating. That was the concept 10 years ago. Well, here's the crazy part of the story. This is where it gets really crazy. Bernie Holton and I, a while back, met in Thailand with an individual by the name of JB. And he's the person or the genius. And Holton said this guy's a genius, and he's a genius. Just like Bernie. Just like Ken and Paul, they're genius. Just like Holton, geniuses, right? Genius. And he talked about this project, about this Ormeus. And it was fascinating. And because they had done all the proper things, they put it together properly. Not like there's so many things. There's so many companies that are out there for the wrong reasons. This company is doing something really beautiful. And I was kind of curious because he named his company, this is crazy stuff, Ormeus. I said, why did you name your company Ormeus or Ormus? Like, what the heck does it mean, right? And he gave me a one-word answer. I almost fell off my chair. He said it means gold. Hello? Is this crazy? Ormus means what? We are what? ORgano. ORgano. Can you taste the gold? Can you taste it? Someone said to me, Shane, taste the gold. What does it taste like? I said, it tastes like money's coming. It tastes like money's coming, right? Gold is what you want to accumulate. And so what's going on now, what's really amazing, you can't, but we're not recommending you buy it. That's not what's happening up here. We're not recommending you trade it. We're not recommending, that's not what this is about. This is your opportunity through performance to accumulate. You can't get this unless you perform. Wow, some of you up there are not going to be driving the same car in 90 days. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, it's new business. The new business, everyone say new business. New business is the lifeblood of your business. New business. This is a new business bonus. And when you perform, when you do the right thing, not only are you making more money, but you can accumulate more Ormus. You understand that? Am I the only one fired up about this? And we will know who the top producers are all over the world just by seeing how much Ormus did you produce, right? And you have an option. You don't have to. On that bonus, it's an option. You can say, I want the gold, the Ormus, or I don't. It's up to you. I do, of course. And you accumulate. Okay, does that make sense? So here's the thing. What I want to talk about right now where all the money is. So what changes for ORgano? Nothing, really. Except we're going after new business. Does everyone have a feeling that we're about to grow? This is now we're here. After 10 years, we're here. And I just can't imagine, maybe I can, how big and how fast we're going to grow over the next 10 years. How big and how fast. We're structured. We're ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Where's the money in ORgano? It's in zone 1. I'm going to show you. There's about, if you have a pen and a piece of paper, write this down. I'm going to show you where the money is. It's not a secret. It's not a trick. It's what we do. It's how we got here. It's what we're doing. It's what we continue to do. And it's what we're going to teach because it's so simple that anybody can do this. Zone 1 is where all the money is. I forgot to show you this. You see? ORgano. ORgano. Oh, we'll just leave it up here for now. Just feels good. Okay, where were we? You guys don't want, it's where we are is where the money is. Everyone say, show me the money. Get your pen and piece of paper out. There's about a half a dozen things. And here's what I found going all over the world. What I found is like people love ORgano. Have you ever get that sense? Everybody love ORgano? They're in love with ORgano, but sometimes we have distributors, and maybe some of you are in this room where you love the company, but you just don't know what to do. I'm excited, I'm fired up, but what do I do? And what I'm saying is there's about a half a dozen things you can do every day. When can you do it? Every day, a half a dozen things, just a half a dozen things. And if you can master one or more of these things, you're going to generate cash flow. You're going to generate income because this is where the money is in ORgano. All right? Are you ready? If you're ready, say I'm ready. How many things are there? A half a dozen. That means 6. I know in Europe I don't think there's such thing as a half a dozen. It's kind of, is there, the concept of a half a dozen is normal? Okay. Thank you very much. First thing, step 1. It's not even a step. I'm just going to give you 6 things. Write this down. This is going to make you a fortune. Everything starts with a sample. Everything starts with a sample. Everything starts with a sample. Write it down. Sample, 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 sample. Guess how I got started? Guess how I got introduced to ORgano? Here's how it works. A friend of mine, Bernie Chua, sent me a sample. Actually, he sent me samples, a massive amount of samples. That's how I got started. How did you get started? A friend of mine sent me a sample. How did you get started? A good friend of mine sent me a sample, right? How did you get started? That's how you found out about ORgano. And I realized, wait a second. If it's true, and you got to ask yourself how you found out about ORgano, and chances are very, very high, 90-something%, that someone thought enough about you to give you a sample. True or true? Well, what if it's true? What if you were the one that handed Jose Luis Rivas a sample? Whoa! I didn't know it works that way. Yeah, it does. Sample, sample, sample. Who could do this? Who could sample? And we've got even now the shakes in sample. This is amazing. This is genius because it's the cost to sample someone is so small. We can just sample, sample, sample. That's our investment. That's the investment in sampling and sampling. He or she who samples the most with this product that's gold. Everyone taste the gold for real? We're just saying this. Can you taste it when you taste our beverages? Can you feel the gold in our products? It's the gold standard. But sample, sample. Write this down. Sample, make a commitment. 2 a day. Everybody can do. With someone, I'm going to do 10. Okay, that's great, but commit to yourself. Make a promise to yourself that you're going to sample 2 new people a day. 2 a day. 2 a day. Everybody can do this. Everybody can do this. And 2 a day doesn't sound like much, but over 90 days, that's 180 samples out in your marketplace. 180 samples, just you alone. You're going to do some damage in a good way. Exposures. You got a team of 10? A team of 10 doing 2 a day. A team of 10. Some of you have big, big teams, but if you have 10, just making a simple commitment that I'm going to sample 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 a day. Let's do some math together. 90 days, 2 a day, 180. How many samples is that if just a team of 10? 1,800 samples. Do you think with this gold product line, we're sampling 1,800 and you're not going to grow your business? Do you think those bonuses won't be flying in? And accumulating ORM, if you want. Am I the only one excited here? Let's do some math. What if you had a team of 100? You're going to grow your team to 100 in a 90-day period. We're not talking about 10 years. We're talking about a 90-day period. Everybody just says, I'll just do 2. I'll do 2 a day, 2 samples, 2 samples, 2 samples. If I miss a day, I'll do 3 samples the next day. I mean, if I only sample 1, it's something everyone can do. Does this make sense? And 100, 18,000 samples in 90 days going out into your marketplace. If you can't get fired up about that simplicity, I can't help you. How many can see themselves making a commitment to themselves 2 a day, 2 a day, 2 samples a day, 2 samples a day, 2 samples? Make some noise if you're going to make that commitment. Can you feel it? That's one. Second, retail, 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 retail. Not everyone's going to join your business. You can't tell it, but you didn't see the comp plan. Wait till you see the bonus. They say, no, I just want to try the coffee to see if I like the taste and how it makes. No, but I got to show you the comp. Don't do that. Let them enjoy this powerful product. Let them fall in love with this powerful product. They'll come because they're going to come back to you and say, I got 10 friends. I got friends. Where do I get it? Everybody's going to be asking them, where do they get the coffee? But retail, you can retail 7 days a week. You can retail and do some math and look at the profits. You buy wholesale directly from ORgano. You buy wholesale as an authorized distributor, but you're selling to your customers at retail. You can sell it by the cup, by the sachet, by the box, by the case, by the container. Retail. That profit stays in HIP National Bank. That's your money. How many like profit? retail is something you can do. So someone says, hey, I really like that taste. I like the taste. I like the way it makes me feel. And I always ask them, would you like to buy a box or two? Everyone repeat after me. Would you like to buy a box or two? Always ask that question. Would you like to buy a box or two? I don't know. Most people say, oh, give me two. How much is it? It's about $1 a cup. It's about $1 a cup. How many would you like? 1 or 2 boxes? I'll take 2. You just doubled your sales, right? Let them enjoy the coffee. Let them enjoy our products. Let them enjoy the shakes. Don't worry, they're not going to go anywhere. When they love it, they're going to tell everybody. Okay, retail. Who can do this? Retail. Can you feel it? Can you feel the money's coming? Next, follow up. Write this down. Follow up. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of prospects out there all over the world that they have tasted ORgano. They love ORgano. They don't know where to get it because the person that gave them that sample never followed up. If you don't follow up with your prospects, you're wasting your time and you're wasting their time. Follow up. And the follow-up is always simple. When you're following up, I always ask the simple question, how did you like the taste? How did it make you feel? Would you like to try a box or 2? Would you like to, no, I want to know about that business. All right. I'm a number 3, right? I want to know about the money. Can I make money doing it? Now we can sit down and have a different conversation. Make sense? Follow up, follow up, follow up. The next. How many agree to follow up with all your prospects? If you don't, someone will follow up with them. They're going to end up in someone else's business, right? Follow up. Presenting. Okay, this is a tough one. You know, when I was learning about network marketing, I wasn't doing too good. Learning the business, and I was struggling. Trying to learn all the stuff that goes in, trying to get too much. And I remember one of my first mentors, I asked him, I said, my goal was I wanted to make enough money to be able to do this full time. How many would like to have a goal like that? Make money full time in this industry. Full time, meaning that you know, that was me way back then. And he said to me something really interesting. I'll never forget, and it changed my life. Would you like to know what it is? Okay, next time we come to EXPO, I'll tell everyone what it is. Okay, next time I get up here, it won't. And next year, I promise, Here's what he said. Here's what he said. He said, Shane, have you ever noticed he or she who holds the marker makes the money? I said, what do you mean? He goes, take a look around. When you go to home parties, he or she who's at the front of the room holding the marker, meaning giving the presentation, makes the money. When you go to events, he or she holding the marker makes the money. Have you ever noticed that, Shane? Have you ever noticed it? Have you? It was like he was going, have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed? Have you ever noticed? I'm going, yeah. It doesn't matter what size of the event. He or she who's at the front of the room holding the marker is making the money. Does that make sense? So I thought, I'm going to learn how to hold a marker. I'm going to learn how many, just with that story alone, say, hey, wait a second here. I don't know what he just said, but I'm going to learn how to hold a marker, right? I'm telling you, this is where the money is. Some of you might be shy, but I'm going to show you what I did. Some of you saying, oh, I can't. Don't do that. This is what I did. I started calling everyone I knew, and I would say, hey, Mark, it's Shane. I need your help. I'm with let's say it's a coffee company. I'm working with a coffee company, and I'd like to come over, Mark. I just want to practice my presentation. Can you help me out? Can I count on you? He says, practice your presentation. Come on over, practice your presentation, right? And I started presenting, and at the end, they'd want to sign up. And I'd go, you do? No, this is awesome. This is great. I'm like, wow. So I started practicing more. I started practicing one-on-one, practicing the presentation. It doesn't change. It's the same. It's the same. You just do it over and over and over and over. You present. You get better. Don't worry. My first presentation was a joke. I was so bad, I was surprised where people still left. It was bad. Really bad presentation. But guess what? I got better. I got better, and you'll get better, and you'll get better. But practice your presentation. 6 months later, there was an event in Dallas, and I saw this mentor of mine that gave me this tip, this little tip. One idea, guys, one idea can change everything over the next 90 days. One simple idea. This idea that he shared with me changed my life. Why? Because 6 months later, I was full-time. I was earning enough to be in this business full-time, and I saw him at this event, and I went up to him, and I just wanted to kiss him. I didn't do that. but I wanted to, right? I was so excited. I hugged him. I said, thank you so much. And he said, why do you think, what's going on? I says, I'm full-time thanks to the idea that you gave me. This is what he did. Oh, yeah? What idea was that exactly? Right? I said, you told me he or she who holds the marker makes the money, and I wanted to make money. And so I decided to become the best in my area, and I started working, becoming better and better. I'm telling you, after these 6 months, you try to grab my marker, someone's going to get hurt. I wouldn't let anybody have the marker. Just give me the mark. Don't touch. I know we're friends, but don't touch my marker. That was me back then. Then he said, Shane, are you interested in making money, or would you like to become wealthy? I'll take the wealth. How many agree? Take the wealth? Now, the second step, I can't tell you because you've got to do the first step for 6 months like I did. So you've got to practice. And I'm telling you, within 6 months, you will be an expert. I mean, you could do this thing with your eyes closed. The presentation doesn't change, ladies and gentlemen. Just because you've given it 10 times, it doesn't mean to the new person you're going to change that presentation. Once you find your winning groove, once you find your winning presentation, the one that you how do you know it's a winning one? If it's producing results, it's a winner. If it's producing the results you want, keep doing that over and over and over. But he said, becoming a good presenter will make you money, but he or she who teaches the most how to hold the marker will become wealthy. He or she, you want to write that down? Who teaches the most how to hold the marker. So here's your strategy for presenting. This is just another area that you can do every day, that you can practice, and you can practice in the mirror. That counts. You can practice with your dog or your cat. That counts. You're practicing. You're getting better. But once you get that presentation down and you start teaching your team, look how simple it is. You're just reading the slides, or you just pop in the DVD. That's a presentation. Or you answer some questions, or you can just talk. And here's the order that you say things in. Does that make sense? Someone says, well, what's the best presentation I should use? The one you like the best, the one that's working for you. Maybe it's the flip chart. Maybe you just like to sit down and talk about this company over coffee. Maybe you like the DVD that you just pop in and let the DVD for 9 minutes tell the story. Presenting, become an expert. Presenting. Next, whenever you're signing up a new customer, signing up a new distributor, you're in zone 1. That's where the money is. New business. You're in zone 1. Everyone say new business. Zone 1. New business is zone 1. New business is where the money is in this project that we're doing. It's the new business. That makes sense? And finally, when you're teaching a baby distributor how to get started. So someone gets, and this is what we're seeing all over the place, and I know, I'm a distributor too. This is what happens. We sign up a new prospect, and they say, okay, let's say they say, I want to buy a gold pack, for example. And in our minds, we seem to think that when they sign up to buy that gold pack, we're done. It's over. No, that's the easy part, guys. The easy part is the gold pack. That's not the hard part. The hard part is, what do you do now with that baby distributor? You got to teach them. That's what you get paid to do. Teach and mentor and coach and become their friend and work with them and grow together. Does it make sense? That's your commitment. Show them what to do. And it's almost like I use the analogy of a little baby. Some of you have had little baby. They're 6 months old. They're not walking yet. They're just crawling. And you say, how many would agree walking is easy? How many would agree? It's easy, right? It's not, oh yeah, no, it's very difficult. No, it's easy. It's easy to walk, right? But we can't say to the 6-month-old baby, it's easy, go ahead, walk, I'll be back, you know? It's not what happens. What normally happens, you pick the baby up, right? And you maybe put their feet here and you walk together. You do it together. It's not different in ORgano with your baby distributors. You show them what to do by doing it, not by telling them it's easy. By doing it, say, watch me, watch. I power up the DVD, watch this, and I hit play. And I sit there and I shake my head up and down. And the person's sitting there going, I can do that. That's easy. Say, that's what I said. But you show them. Does that make sense? So you teach them by you want to tell them what to do, but you want to show them what you do. You do it together. You can do it together so you can coach. But once they get it, once they know how to do a CGM, once they know how to hold the marker a little bit longer, once they know, then they don't need you as much, and then you can go work on with other groups. How many can feel it? Money's coming. Or is it just me? Everybody stand up, please. Everybody stand up. Grab a partner, A and B. One is A and the other person is B. A and B. Pick your number, A or B. Pick your letter, A or B. I need a volunteer up here. Come on up. You know, there's 3 objectives, right? Objective number 1. This is how we're going to do it. It's the same thing. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, and then I'm going to show you. We're going to do it together, and then I'm going to watch you. What are you looking for? Your gold? Yeah.
Oh, we gotta have the golds.
I want those. That's what I'm talking about.
We gotta have the golds.
$4,600 a piece each. $4,600. That's crazy. I just feel richer standing beside this guy. Hold on. Here, let's take a picture here. 1%. Step 1, okay, we're going to show. Step 1, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. Step 2, I'm going to show you. Step 3, we're going to do it together. And then I'm going to watch you to make sure you got it. Make sense? This is how I just do this over and over and over and over again. Okay, you take your partner, and I'm going to tell you first what I'm going to do. Don't do it. Just watch. I'm going to say, Bob, I'm just going to say, I don't know about you, but I'm staying in zone 1 because I know that's where all the money is. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do, like this. So watch, I'm gonna show you, then we're gonna do it together. Bob, I don't know about you, but I'm staying in zone 1 because I know that's where all the money is. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, got that? Okay, let's give it a try. A to B and B to A. I don't know about you, but I'm staying in zone 1.
I'm staying in zone 1.
Because that's where the money is.
That's where the money is.
Okay, okay. Okay, guys, okay. Hold on. Let me show, from a scale from 1 to 10, we're sitting at about a number 1. Like, because I showed you, that's how I showed you, right? But I'm gonna show you again. Like this is what I saw. I don't know about you, but I know there's some money. You wouldn't want to join my business, would you? You wouldn't want to join my business, would you? You wouldn't want to join it? No? I didn't think so. Nobody wants to join my business. It doesn't work, ORgano. Let me show you again. I don't know about you, but I'm staying in zone 1 because that's where all the money is.
I'm with you. Whoa.
Let's put some energy into it. 1, 2, 3.
But I'm staying in zone 1.
Because that's where
the money is.
Okay. Wow. Can you feel it? Do you feel that?
It's here.
You feel it? It's here. Hey, guys. Hold on. Make some noise if... Hold on. Make some noise. Hold on. Make some noise if you felt the energy go up. Whoa. Okay. One more time. We're going to take it up a little notch, but watch this, okay? So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to go with all the energy because I mean it. If you don't mean it, don't do this. You've got to mean it. You've got to feel it. Why? Money's coming, baby. We just showed you where the money is. Money's coming. Number 1, maximum energy now. Hold on. Wait. I'm going to watch you guys this time. But watch at the end. And what's going to happen is I'm going to go through the same process. And at the end, when I go, that's where all the money is, I put my arms wide open. I'm going to smile. Okay, now, if Bob, if I'm doing this and he doesn't believe me, he does nothing. Don't do anything. But if I go and he believes, man, that guy's serious, then he's going to give me a high five. Okay, watch it. Here we go. It's up to you. Bob, I don't know about you, but I'm going to stay in zone 1 because that's really, I think there's some money. Okay, come on back, Bob. I don't know about you, but I'm staying in zone 1 because that's where all the money is.
Whoa!
Woo! 1, 2, 3, go!
That's me. I'm staying in zone 1. That's facts.
We're going to practice. We're going to stay up here for a second. Okay, everyone. How many want your business to go up? Business going up. Everyone say business is going up.
This is going up.
Volume's going up. My bank account's going up. With one simple formula. Here it is. Smile. Just smile. Smile. Check this out. Check this out. Let's have a little bit of fun. How many want to have some fun? Check this out. We got life is supposed to be fun. Your business is supposed to be fun. Events are supposed to be fun. Bank accounts are supposed to be fun. Check this out. Everyone take a minute and think about someone who you know very well, but they're not in this room. You know them. Just think of one person in your life that you know very well. You're going to see them soon. Okay, in the next couple days, you're going to see them. You know, get a good picture of this person's face, and I'm going to show you the most amazing thing ever. Okay, check this out. Yeah, how many have a clear picture of this person in your face? Or this person, yeah, in your face? Yeah, you know who it is? You know who you're thinking about? Just one person. I know it's not that difficult, but think of this person. And I don't know who you're thinking about, but I can predict the future. And what I want you to do is have some fun with me. And I want you to go up to the person and just imagine what would happen anyway, because this is what you're going to do. The next time you see the person that you're thinking about, get a good clear picture and just imagine what they would do. And all you do is you go up to them and you just smile. Don't say anything. Watch this. No more than, it won't take, don't worry, it's going to seem like it's an hour. It won't take more than 5 seconds. I promise you. And check out, visualize the person. This is what they're going to say. So let's say you come to me and you smile. Is this what they would say? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Something. No, life is supposed to be fun. Wouldn't they say that? Would they say what's wrong? You're smiling. You're there. And they're going, what's wrong? That's wrong. Smile. When you show up to your meetings, just smile. Just smile. They're going to say, I don't know what he's drinking, but I want some of that. People like to be around energy that's fun, yeah? How many make an agreement that you'll smile, 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 practice? One more thing. Today, take a chance. Take a risk. We're all family in here, yes? We're all family. And for everyone, just one real quick. There's people watching from 54 countries all over the world. Let's just take a second and make some noise from everybody all over the world joining us today, our OG family. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you, yeah. But life is supposed to be fun. Smile, smile, smile. Walk into your meetings and just smile for no reason. Does it feel good? Instead of, you don't want to be in my business, do you? No. Just smile. Watch what happens to your business. And so with that, everyone, he's stuck. That's why he's making all the money, right? Isn't it fun? How many agree that this is a fun-based business? How many agree? Fun-based business. But here's what I want you to do. Take a chance. We're all family in here. And when the event ends, when you're lining up, when you're outside, make sure it's someone from ORgano, though. You don't have to, and I want you to go up to people that you do not know. You don't know their names. You don't know where they're from. You don't know what their language is. But in whatever your language is, you have my permission. Say, Shane said it was okay to do this. And just find someone, walk up to them, and say, I don't know about you, but I'm staying in zone 1 because that's where all the money is. Woo! Okay? You promise? How many? Do at least 10. How many can find 10 people? Make some friends. Now, watch what happens. If you by chance do that and the person is not ORgano, they might say, what's that about? And you might say, well, do you or anyone you know drink coffee or tea at least occasionally? Always go to the 4 questions. All right, everyone, stand up. Let's have some fun. Can you feel it? Step 1, you have to have the thought. Have the thought. Have the thought. Have the idea. Have the imagination. That money's coming, baby. It's going to find you. It's looking for you. That money wants you more than you want it, okay? That money wants you. And we've got the gold standard. We've got the gold standard in this organic Ganoderma, the quality of the products. We've got something valuable that people want. They just don't know it's here. They don't know it's available. That's our responsibility. So what you're going to do is stay in zone 1. Just stay in zone 1. Everything will happen. Stay in that zone. Every day you can sample, 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 sample. Every day you can retail. Every day you can follow up. Every day you can present, 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 present. That's where the money is in this business. Every day you can sign up new customers. You can sign up new distributors. That's where the money is. Every day you can start teaching your baby distributors the baby steps they're going to require to get to where it is you are now. You go first. Everyone say, I'm going first. Touch yourself at chest level. I'm going first. I'm going VIP first. I'm going platinum. I'm going elite. I'm going sapphire. I'm going ruby. I'm going emerald. I'm a diamond. 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 I deserve it. I'm a diamond. I'm a diamond. I'm a diamond. Notice how it feels. Notice how it feels. How does it feel to be a diamond? Celebrate! Celebrate! Thank you, ORgano! Thank you.
Our 10-year celebration continues at EXPO, and today we want to announce the winners of the OG10 raffle. If you are the winner, please proceed to the registration booth to claim your prize.